All right, Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rukakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to you brothers out there. Right now, we're in the end of America. It's about to be race riots, famine, destruction. All this is coming out here. And it's all sent by Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. You're actually watching the downfall of America. Anybody got a precept?
I get that. The book of Psalms, chapter 105, verse 1. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord Yahweh.
Right, give thanks unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, because our nightmare is almost over. Brothers went through slavery here in their past lives. Brothers in slavery right now. Brothers have been beat by the cops. Brothers been shot at. Brothers been stabbed. Brothers been bullied. All this nonsense has been happening to us, all in this hell. But now it's about to end finally. Yep. Go ahead.
Call upon his name. Make known his deeds among the people.
Right, we're calling on the names of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai to send more destruction out here. Send more deaths out here. Send another young black man to get shot by the police today. Send you so-called black people and Latinos and Native Americans to finally rise up and get at Esau. Go ahead.
Sing unto him. Sing songs unto him.
Sing songs. Call on his name. Go ahead.
Talk, yea, of all his wondrous work.
And that's what brothers are doing right now. We're talking about what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is doing. Speaking on his wonderful works and bringing it out. The Lord is bringing wonderful works to this place. What are his wonderful works? All of his prophecies. The race wars, the famine, the death, destruction, the animals coming around and killing you people. All this stuff is about to be happening in the United States of America.
All right, and there was just an article that brother pulled up that, what was that, the Sacramento Jew? It was at the zoo that they're releasing the animals.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, they're releasing the animals. No, they can't take care of them.
Yeah, well, brothers were saying that because all it takes is a couple zookeepers because the government jobs are getting cut.
Yep.
Those zoo jobs, the Sacramento Zoo, that's government jobs. So all it takes is a 22-year-old who's getting paid $12 an hour. All it takes is for him to be lazy, or he's so caught up in the race wars because he saw some Jakes roll by him. They probably said F white people or something like that.
Right.
And so that bugged him out, and he didn't lock the snake inhabitant.
Yep.
He didn't lock the gorilla inhabitant. So now they're roaming around. You're gonna see 20-foot anacondas slithering around the streets.
Right.
And they go. Not only that, they're gonna have spirits created for vengeance. If a brother could get that as well. Kalak Baba Shah.
Some Jake stole a little monkey. There was lions in the street, tigers. He was taking photos of them. I don't know what it said. I gotta look it up, but it was crazy. I got Jeremiah. There was giraffes in the street.
All types of stuff. Baba Shah, could you get Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 1 real quick? Because we're in that time of all this happening. We could go in on one prophecy for 5 hours. We could go in on another prophecy for 3 hours. But all this stuff is about to happen right now. This is the time of the Lord. This is the time right now.
Right.
Go ahead.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch.
Right, so that's what brothers are doing. There is new updates every single hour. Donald Trump just got exposed for being a pedo. The literal president of the United States is a pedo. But we know all you elites and stuff, you guys are into that. Spirit cooking, child molesting, being Satanists. We know all of that stuff. But the literal president just got exposed. Go ahead.
I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower.
Right.
And will watch to see what he will say unto me.
Right, and the Lord is saying a whole bunch of stuff to us. He's exposing all of the society. He's exposing everything. The skirt is being lifted up. Go ahead.
I will say unto me what I shall answer.
Right, go ahead.
And what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Yahweh will answer me and said.
Right, so this is what you're supposed to be doing right now. Go ahead.
Write the vision and make it plain upon the table.
Right, so what are those visions? All the Lord's prophecies, and we're making it plain. Look, according to the scriptures, there's going to be race riots. According to the scriptures, a whole lot of people are about to die in the United States of America. All according to the scriptures, and we're making it plain. This not a covert thing. It's not no brothers are not speaking in parables. We're speaking in plain. We're not speaking in different languages in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
That he may run it. Hey, he run that, read it.
Right, so you knowing that all this stuff is about to happen to America, there's about to be mass death, mass judgment in America, what should you be doing? Should you be getting guns? Should you be throwing glasses at the Gucci store? Nah, you should be getting right with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Because there's people that are going to do that, but if you're right with the Lord, you're not. And by the way, those people are getting towed up, getting shot with with rubber bullets in the eyes. Hey, those rubber bullets, they're not little pellets. They're actually
Big sets.
yes, they're big old. They're like this big,
Right.
and they like be crashing into people's faces. And those same bullets, they're metal, but their only rubber part is the front. So these people are actually getting tore up out here in these protests.
Right.
So you don't want that to be your lot.
Right.
You don't want to be running around here looking for food, looking to George Floyd. That's not doing nothing for you except getting you shot in the eye with a rubber bullet. And you got Edomites in your protest. You got actual racists in your protest. How the hell is an Edomite protesting with you your destruction? Come on now. Go ahead.
I said to that truck that passed by, it says Millstone that has the number 144.
Wow.
Yeah. See it.
Verse 3, for the visions is yet for appointed time.
But right now is that time. I don't see this delaying at all. I really don't see how this could delay at all. Because everybody, this is hundreds of years of oppression built up into one time. And not only is you got the so-called black people rising up, you got poor whites rising up, rich whites rising up. Everybody's pissed off right now. Uproars of the people. If somebody can get that in 2nd Ezra chapter 9 verse 4. Everybody's pissed off right now. Go ahead.
But at the end, it shall speak, but not lie.
Right, so you don't really gotta even say there's race wars according to the Bible, even though it is. But if you just say there's gonna be race wars, everybody will be like, yeah, I can see that. Well, it started right now. You got Edomites yelling at these black protesters, and they're going to the sidewalk and whooping their ass right there. So we're in that time right now. Go ahead.
Through the tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
Right, though it tarry, wait for it. But if you're watching, you know that this is not tearing. The only reason why you would think this is tearing is because you're listening to other people. There's other people talking about 5-year plans. Oh, okay, when this is over, this is gonna happen. It's not gonna be over. It's just gonna be straight up gas from here. Right. Something worse is gonna happen next month, and then the next month, until the Lord comes back. Because people keep saying that, 2020, this is gonna happen in May, this is gonna happen in April. And yeah, it happened. They said in March, they said UFOs were gonna appear in April. And UFOs appeared in April, and then they said like certain worse things are gonna happen, and then more worse things are gonna happen. It's about to get wild out here, y'all. Go ahead. Or is that it on that?
That was it, yeah.
Con, you got that in 2nd Ezra 9 verse 4? Con, and then you can get your precept, Baba Kashan.
This book of 2nd Ezra chapter 9 verse 4. Then shalt thou
So like here, Baba Kashan started 1.
Verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Right, so if you're watching, if you're measuring the time, you will be in good spirits. Why? Because you know that this is almost over. You know that the Lord is making good on his promise. Because brothers are laboring. Brothers are got to sit down, do videos. Brothers are putting stuff together, lining up scriptures together, coming out on the highways and hedges. Certain brothers got to drive hours out here. Brothers are laboring. So we seeing that our labor is getting put into good fruition, that the Lord is making good on his promise.
Right.
Go ahead. And that's what invigorates us.
And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it's the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Right. So we're in the time right now, the time of what? Yahweh Bashem Al Shai visiting the world that he made. Because the Lord set this place up, and this place is wicked now. So the Lord is about to visit it by judging every last one of you people. All you people are getting ready to die viciously. All you people, y'all are getting ready to die. Go ahead.
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world.
Do you not see uproars? What's going on right now? Is that not an uproar? You got Edomites mad because they can't go to work. You got black people mad because of their oppression. You got Mexicans mad because of black people's oppression. You got all this stuff going on. Everybody's pissed off. Everybody's uproaring right now. Go ahead. Oh, you got people mad about the president. Sedition amongst men. If brother could get that in 2nd Ezra 15 and start at 14. Because you got people mad about the president. You ain't supposed to be no pedophile. That dude and all those higher ups are pedophiles. That's like the most heinous thing you could do in this society other than being a black man, is being a pedophile.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Then shalt thou understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Right. Baba Kashan, could you get Matthew chapter 13 verse 17? And we're gonna wait for that scripture, because the prophets, they spoke about this from the beginning, declaring the end from the beginning. And also the prophets, they wanted to be in this time, even though they're back now, but they wanted to be in this time when they were back in their lot. Prophet Peter, Stephen, all of them. Go ahead.
This is where we at 16. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 13, verse 16. But blessed are your eyes when they see.
Right, so we're seeing this. We're seeing the downfall of America right in front of our eyes. How beautiful. Because look, the U.S. has to hide their president right now. Right now, there's wars and economic fallout in the U.S.
Right.
How are they going to deploy army troops in the U.S. but also have army troops to defend these other countries? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, that's impossible. If Kalak, sorry, I know I'm calling for multiple things. Baba Kashar, could you get Babylon is falling? Because how are they gonna hold all these things? You ain't got enough hands. You ain't got enough fingers to hold all this stuff. Go ahead.
May I add, brother?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you know how you mentioned about the president of the U.S. and the Secret Service took him down to the bunkers. When you play chess, when you take out the king, game over.
Game over.
That's it. Your king is hiding now. He's done. He's hiding. Lord checkmating him. Check. Now, what's your move? I gotta retreat. I gotta go down to the bunkers.
Yep, these niggas is coming for me.
Coming for me, man. So where you gonna go? Where your king's trapped? Where you gonna go?
Yeah.
That's it. But now the enemy's gonna slay you.
Well, the elites, they're already in those bunkers as well. The only other elites, they're waiting to go back up in the spaceship because they haven't had the technology yet. You know what I'm saying? But the elites, they're in those bunkers as well. They're in those certain mansion mountains as well. They're getting ready to go into space. That's why Elon Musk did that. And supposedly his ship blew up on the way up.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yep.
that's your fault. You got to get that judgment, bro. You're not gonna go to Mars. Or some of you that do go to Mars, some of you that do go to the moon, we gonna still get you. Right. There is no way that you could escape prophecy of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. God is real. He's gonna get all of you elites, no matter what you do to us, no matter what you do to anybody else. Prophecy is prophecy. Go ahead.
That's power moves.
Power moves.
Matthew chapter 13, verse 16.
Yep.
But blessed are your eyes where they see, and your ears where they hear.
Yep.
For verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see.
Right. Blessed are our eyes and our ears. Because we feel blessed right now. I haven't been sad in a while.
Man.
Why? Because I'm seeing all these prophecies happen. I'm seeing the downfall of the place that destroyed us, destroyed my people from zero to my age right now. This whole place, this whole society is getting shut down. Go ahead.
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
They happy. You should be happy.
Right.
And that's the spirit, because somebody else that was happy just put their fists up.
Yeah, they got that little joy, that little pump, you know, that little life in you. Hey, enjoy it. You probably have a bad day, can't see this, you know.
Because the only people that are messed up right now are really the people that got treasures laid up here. Because the people, the Israelites, we know that this whole place, this whole setup is about to be destroyed, Lord willing, this year. So if you got a 10-year plan, a 15-year plan, I'm gonna get married, have kids in here and stuff like that, you're messed up right now. You're like, what's going on with the world? All this nonsense right now. We know that this whole place, this whole society is about to be destroyed, and all you people are gonna die in it.
Right.
So nobody's messed up right now. We know exactly what's going on. His brother get Isaiah 33:6, because that's so important right now.
I got Second Esdras and Revelations. Babylon has fallen, and it's sedition amongst men.
Let him finish this and we're gonna get that.
Verse 17. For verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see.
Right, Prophet Stephen, Prophet Peter, all of them, they wanted to be in these times. They're jealous of us right now. Jokingly, obviously, they're not jealous, but you know they wanted to be in our spot. So the Lord got us lucky. We're seeing the downfall of this whole place, because they prophesied about it and then they died. But Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshua willing, we're going to be able to prophesy, and when the insurrection comes, we're not going to die. We're gonna Lord willing, we're going to be saved, because there are men that are going to start this life and not taste death.
That's right.
Yeah, go ahead.
And have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them.
Right. So look at there's Ishmael album. Yep. So yeah, and like it says, hold on. Damn trucks. It's a trucker area, huh?
Yeah. There's another one coming.
Yep. like they say, Israel is about to be a terror to Egypt. They're gonna see that Mexican flag, or they're gonna see that black flag, or that African flag, that Nigerian flag. They're gonna be like, oh shit, like
they're together, like two flags, two chants, you know.
Yep.
All that put they're proud of their heritage, you know, but they're knowing that they're Israelites.
Yep.
You know, so the Lord is gathering them together.
Yeah.
Ephraim not vexed Judah.
Yep.
They're gonna link up together.
Yeah. Even when I saw that Mexican flag, I was like, oh shit, I know what time it is. Right. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. That was it.
Yeah.
You got that Revelation book, Joe? Yeah.
The book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen.
Right, Babylon is fallen. America's about to be destroyed, and all you people are about to die in it. That's why there's race wars out. That's why there's famine. There's famine about to happen, because America's about to be destroyed. Go ahead.
It is fallen and is become the habitation of devils.
Become the habitation of devils. Go ahead.
And the hold of every foul spirit.
The hold of every foul spirit. You got homosexuals out here. You got rapists out here. Pedophiles out here. All these demonic people out here. Haters of the Lord.
Right.
So that's all that's filled with Babylon. But the Lord has us set out as the righteous Lord Yahweh Shem Shah willing.
Right.
But there's all these wicked spirits. So the Lord got to burn every last bit of it up. Go ahead.
And a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
All nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of fornication. You got homosexuals in Africa.
Yep.
What? Bro, back then, if you're a homosexual, you gonna get lynched right there in Africa. But you got homosexuals, pride movements out in Africa. Well, that's why the Ghanaian president, they were talking about abstaining and abhorring the French, because they don't want nothing to do with you Edomites, you so-called white people no more. The Ghanaians are getting in that spirit, which those West Africans, those are Israelites, because our people are scattered everywhere, and there are people that stayed back in the lands of Africa. For you American-only Israelites. Go ahead.
Right. And the kings of the earth have committed fornications with her.
The kings of the earth have committed fornications. You other nations presidents, you other nations kings, y'all have committed fornications.
Right.
But y'all gonna be destroyed too. And y'all gonna be in slavery under us. Go ahead.
Right. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich. What is that? Through thorough the abundance of her delicacy. I think that's through the abundance of her delicacy. And I heard another voice from the heavens saying, "Come out of her, my people."
Right. So when we're getting delivered, when the nuclear missiles are coming and the chariots are here, it's going to be an actual voice in the Hebrew saying, "Come out of her, my people," as we're getting beamed up.
Right.
Go ahead.
That ye be not partakers of her sins.
Right, that we be not partakers of her sins, because when you sin against the Lord, you are getting ready to die here in the last death.
Yep. You're
You're getting ready to eat the missiles. You're getting ready to get shot down by the police, get killed by these martial law troops. All these horrible things about to be happening to you. So we're not trying to be partakers of those sins. Go ahead.
And that ye receive not her plagues.
Yep.
For her sins have reached unto heaven.
Right, the sins of this place have reached unto heaven. Every idle word that you people are talking about, you talk about God is not real, God is a woman. You talk about homosexuality, you talking about you gonna do this and that to the Israelites. You haters of the Lord. You talking about calling us N-words and stuff like that. It's reached unto heaven. The Lord knows.
Right.
And it's stacked upon each other. So now you guys are about to get judged. All you people out here, 2/3 of Israel. You Edomites, all you people out here are getting ready to get judged by the Heavenly Father. Right. That's why you're sitting your ass in your house and you can't work. Right. Go ahead.
And God hath remembered her iniquity.
Right, the Lord remembers. The Lord, like the brother always brings out, the Lord requires what's in the past. Right. So people be like, my past doesn't matter, my past doesn't matter, as long as you're working towards a better future. But y'all say my past doesn't matter, but you're not doing nothing.
That's right.
Because we had a past, so to speak, but we're seeking Yahweh Shem Shai in all truth and sincerity. You people are not. You proud devils are not. Go ahead. Is that it on that?
No.
Okay.
Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works.
Right. So how have they rewarded us? By enslaving us? There's certain things that we still don't know. There's certain things we still don't know right now.
Yep.
Like people are getting snatched up right now. People are there's certain things that we still don't know. There's certain things that we don't know about slavery.
Right.
Certain vicious things, vicious acts. Everything is still getting uncovered because the skirt is getting lifted up. Just like Trump's skirt got lifted up, and he's found to be a damn pedophile.
Right.
That's crazy. The president of the United States is literally a pedophile.
Right.
That's crazy.
And y'all support them.
Y'all support him. Well, Esau.
Fear not.
Fear?
Right there. Fear. That's all.
Well, Esau. Man, I'm sick of you cars.
Yeah.
They say brothers are in a cult or whatever. You Trump supporters, that's a real cult. That's a real cult because they support him for whatever he does. That dude's a pedophile. He's a liar. He's a shit talker. He's a so-called racist. Even though every Edomite who supports him is racist as well.
Right.
Also, you Edomites in general, every last so-called white person is a racist.
Yep.
So, oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna add to that real quick. Like just mentioned about the pedos. When you get committed doing that and then you bring it to the prisons or the jailhouses, if the inmates find out which did that, that's all mandatory off with your head.
Off with your head.
Off
yep.
with your head.
Yep.
That's zero tolerance.
Mhm.
That's big no.
Yep.
Right.
So when he commit doing that, he got stacks and stacks. You know. Yeah. See, it says the sins reached to the heavens. They went to the heavens. They got to the internet.
Yep.
So everybody knows what the sins of the Babylon is doing.
Mhm.
Like, damn, he did that.
Yeah.
You know, so everybody gonna find out just like that. They reach to the heavens, and everybody knows. All the kings around the world, like, they gonna look at that dude like, damn, that's some evil stuff. I should have killed. Now everybody's pissed off now. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, that's that man. I want. Like, in their minds, they want violence on that dude. Like, I want justice like this dude, man.
Yeah.
If he ain't gonna do nothing, guess what? We're gonna send missiles over there, then I'm gonna destroy everything of this beat.
Mhm.
You know? That's pretty much.
Yeah. If you think the race wars ain't gonna happen, imagine when these leaders start to get knocked off. Like somebody shoots Beyonce or something like that, or
Right.
somebody shoots Donald. People are gonna lose it. Nah. Yeah, no. Like if somebody kills Bernie, bro. These teenagers, these 24-year-old Latin women that go to school at USC and are so pro everything, pro lesbian, pro LGBT, pro nonsense, pro abortion. Those women, those people are about to go wild. If Bernie dies, if Trump dies, people are about to go crazy. Ain't nobody really give a damn about Joe Biden, except bugged out 49-year-old black woman that still got hope for this place. Ain't nobody give a damn about Joe Biden. Ain't nobody really give a damn about this presidency. Who's talking about the presidency right now? Who's talking about the campaign race?
Nobody.
People got bigger fish to fry. Everybody got 3 seconds.
I want to finish a little bit. I want to finish the last verse.
Yep.
Continuing on, in the cup which she had filled to her double.
Right. So you people, you Edomites, y'all gonna be paid double.
Yep.
This judgment is going to be double of what you did.
I want to read this last one.
Come.
Verse 7, continuing on, how much she has glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much for torment and sorrow give her.
Right. So you glorified yourself and lived deliciously. I'm proud to be an American. I got a $700,000 house. I'm sitting in an all-white neighborhood. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all live deliciously. But now, and you glorified yourself. You glorified yourself against the Lord, and ultimately you glorified yourself against the nation of Israel. So the Lord is going to get every last one of you, every last one of you Edomites, and every last one of you people that pertain unto them.
Right.
Go ahead.
For she said in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
Right, and that's what these people think. That's why this is surprising these people so much, because these people never expected war or anything like that wild to happen in America. Because if you think about it, other than 9/11, ain't no skirmishes, ain't no wars